sound of crickets chirping, gentle acoustic guitar intro. You know, I remember our town bathed in that perfect golden hour light. It had a sleepy, almost magical glow, the kind that makes you believe nothing bad could ever happen. Our days were long and slow, filled with the hum of cicadas and the sweet smell of honeysuckle. My brother Jem and I, we thought we had the whole world figured out. It was just us and our father Atticus, 0:30 to 1 o'clock. But that summer, the world started to feel ... different. I'd see him late into the night, the only light in the house coming from his study. The desk would be buried under a mountain of legal files, his face etched with a kind of weary determination. He was a lawyer, you see, and he'd taken on a case that no one else in town would touch. He was defending Tom Robinson, a black man accused of a crime he didn't commit. The air in that courtroom was so thick you could taste it. It was suffocating. I remember sitting up in the colored balcony, watching my father stand alone against a tide of angry, hateful faces. He spoke with a quiet, steady voice, laying out the truth piece by piece. But it felt like he was speaking a language no one else wanted to understand. The tension was a physical thing, a wire pulled so tight you just knew it was going to snap. And when the verdict came, it snapped. Guilty. The word echoed in the silence, and in that moment, something inside me broke. One night, Jem and I were walking home from a school pageant. The path was familiar, but the shadows seemed longer, deeper. The rustling in the trees wasn't just the wind anymore. We heard footsteps behind us, quickening. A chill colder than the autumn air ran down my spine. Fear grabbed hold of me, pure and absolute. Then a struggle, a scuffle, a sharp crack, and a scream. And then silence. Someone was there, carrying Jem, a man I'd never really seen before, just heard whispers about. The mysterious, reclusive Boo Radley. He was just a shadow in the corner of our lives, a ghost story we used to tell. But on that dark night, this shadowed man, this ghost, was our savior. He stepped out of the darkness to save us from it, 2:45 to 3 o'clock. As the sun came up the next morning, the golden light returned, but it didn't look the same. I understood. Then our Father showed us that courage isn't a man with a gun in his hand. It's when you know you're licked before you begin, but you begin anyway and see it through. And sometimes the people you're most afraid of are the ones who save you. That summer, we lost our innocence, but we found something else, a glimpse of true empathy and the quiet, resilient hope that even in the darkest of nights, a new day will dawn.